Today we are writing a 2,500 word article. It is nonfiction. I'm really looking forward to it. The outline's all done. However, right now I have to go to the dentist. So that's what we're doing to kick off the day. Just paid for parking. I'm heading to it's actually the orthodontist. I'm heading to the orthodontist right now, getting my Invisaligns checked on. So yeah, should be a good time. Alrighty, so my appointment is done. It went super well. I'm gonna have to get like some revisions. I don't have my retainers in right now, but some revisions on these. Essentially, they're going to like widen all my teeth again. And then this time, instead of bringing them back in, they're just gonna do some bonding around these ones to make them like a little bit bigger. Anyway, very exciting. Should be good. I'm just like thinking about the money it's gonna cost, but it should be good. It should be good. Now though, it's time to get to writing. So let's go and do that. I had to make a brief pit stop at home to gear up because I decided to park my car, my mom's car, not my car. I'm using her car right now. I decided to park her car and I am going to walk to the coffee shop. So had to gear up for, the cold. So let's head out. Okay, so this house here, yes, I'm pretty sure this is a house. I think it's just this half actually. But this house here is up for rent. Again, I don't think it's the whole thing. I think it's just this half or like maybe just the middle. I'm not 100% sure, but it's up for rent for $8,000 a month and it's beautiful. I'll show you pictures of the inside. I haven't gone in, but we're manifesting this. We're manifesting this. See, like it's an apartment building. It says suites 11 to 17. This place is so beautiful. The place on the inside that's for rent is 4 bedrooms, 3 bath, I believe, or 4 plus 1 bed, 3 bath, and it is stunning. I'm going to insert the pictures from the ad into this video. So these images are from Blog.to. These are not from the 4-bedroom place that was available in this kind of like townhome unit, but I believe this was a 2 or 3 bedroom place, and like just look at it though. It's stunning. This is what we're manifesting. This is what we're manifesting. Obviously, we cannot afford an $8,000 place. That is way too much, but so beautiful, so stunning. I want it. We're manifesting this because it is, just wait till you see the inside. It's beautiful. All right, so it might be a little bit loud because I'm walking down the street, but we just wrote 2,000 words. I am heading home now. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon. We were writing for 2 hours, so about 1,000 words an hour, which is great. And basically I'm almost done this project. So it has to be between like 2,300 and 2,700 words. So we are almost there. I'm going to go home, take a little break, and then finish it off. Alrighty, so like I said, we're taking a little break from writing. I actually just got an email from a client, so I have to update my to-do list, and I'm not going to show you my to-do list because I've got like people's names and projects on it and stuff, but I have a lot of stuff on here, so I am just going to add that right now and then get to like my to-do list for some other items that are not writing before I hop into writing, including editing my YouTube video because it's almost edited. So I will finish editing that vlog. It's obviously not this vlog, it's a different vlog. I'll finish editing that, hopefully post it, and then get to some other items because as you guys may or may not know, I also design book covers. So I am a writer, a graphic designer, and a student. And I've got a whole bunch of stuff to do for graphic design. So I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break from writing, do some design, and then jump back into writing. Just to give you a bit of an idea about how I kind of use my to-do list. So what I have found has been really working for me is to create a rolling weekly to-do list. So basically at the beginning of the week, I set up my to-do list, like all of the items that I know I have to do that week. And then if things get added throughout the week, I add them to the to-do list. So basically I call it a rolling to-do list because it's not like I do one a day and then I do one the next day. It's just one for the week. And then as things get added, I add it on. And then if things become urgent, I'll put a date next to them or I'll put like ASAP next to them. And then once they're done, I just tick them off. So for example, this week I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 items on my to-do list. And obviously I just added one. So there were 18 before, there's 19 now. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already ticked off, and it's only midway through Tuesday or Tuesday afternoon. So I have 5 out of the 19 items done. By the end of today, hopefully I'll have a few more done. A lot of them are small, some of them are big. But essentially as they're done, I'll tick them off. And if new things pop up during the week, I just add them to this to-do list. The reason I like physical to-do lists is because I feel like it gets the stuff out of my brain and onto the page. Like I still put all this stuff in my calendar, it's in my emails, but for some reason, writing it down gets it out of my brain. And I review it every night. And basically, if like I'm going to bed thinking, oh, I have to do this tomorrow, then it goes onto the to-do list and it gets out of my brain. And then at the end of the week, I actually just like slash out the pages, like I cross it out. And then for the next week, if there's anything that I didn't complete, it goes onto my next week's to-do list, or maybe it gets eliminated. Maybe if I didn't complete it during the week, maybe it doesn't have to be done. And I like to prioritize things. Like if it doesn't have to be done, it shouldn't be on my to-do list for the week. So I'll just move the couple items over to the next week, or I will not have any items to move over. Normally that doesn't happen because there's always 1 or 2 things that like either get delayed or pushed, not by me, sometimes by clients, you know, so there's always things that move, but that's really what I do. And I just like to like dump everything that I need to do from my head onto the page. It is so helpful. The reason I like to do these weekly rolling ones is because if I have a daily to-do list, it's so easy to have something that either gets pushed to the next day or there's a task that's added that has to be done that day, and then the rest of your to-do list crumbles. So I find by doing it weekly, it gives me more peace of mind that if I don't get something done today, that it'll be done during the week. Just like I had an item to add to my to-do list today, so that kind of means it shuffles everything else on my to-do list. And if I only had a daily to-do list, that would stress me out. But a lot of this stuff isn't like, it's not like I have to do it today. It can be done this week. So the fact that something is added and the fact that something I plan to do today probably won't get done because something was added, just it gives me more mental flexibility. This is actually what I used to do when I worked in corporate, and I really liked it then, and I don't know why I just only started doing it again recently, but I really like it. So yeah, anyway, now we're going to get to doing other things while we take our little writing break. Get to check an item off because we just posted a video. Whoa, my notebook's not really on the table there. So we are now done 6 of 19 items for the week. So I just got to check another item off my to-do list. I can't show you that section of my to-do list because I have people's names on it, just like client names, so I can't show you that section. But I got another item ticked off. Wow, I can't speak today. I got another item ticked off, so that means I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 19 items ticked off. And it was just a small item, so I think before I jump back into writing, I'm going to try and complete a few of the smaller items just to like, you know, get some momentum surrounding ticking things off of this to-do list. Because typically what I find happens is like, I work on the big items and then my to-do list always still feels so long because there's so many things on it that I could tick off in like 10, 20, 30 minutes. But instead I choose to work on like the 8-hour long projects. But at some point you have to clear those little tasks. So I think I'm going to take a little bit of time right now to clear some of those little tasks. And I just cleared one. I have another I'm going to work on right now and then jump back into writing. I get to take another little item off. Like that task literally took me 5 minutes. It took me no time at all. I should have done it right away, but like, I don't know. Anyway, took me no time at all. So I get to tick off another task. So that means we have, oh, someone's arriving in the upstairs apartment. That means we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 done now for the week, 8 tasks. So I just actually had to add another task, but it was a little one. I added it, I did it. I added it, I did it right away. So we now have 20 total tasks for the week and I am done 9 of them. We are continuing with those little tasks. We're heading to boxing. Video of the chaos. So I just got back from the gym and there's like 7 cop cars on my street and they're actually surrounding a house right now, but my car is parked right in front of that house. Or my mom's car is parked right in front of that house and it can't be parked there overnight or else it could get a ticket or it could get towed. But I think in this case, it's just gonna stay there overnight because I'm not going back outside. I just checked my house for marauders. There's no marauders in my house right now, but I am locking myself in. So it is about 8:30. I'm going to do some laundry and then I'm going to have a shower and then I'm going to finish the last 500 words of this article and submit it to my editor. I am basically done the article. It needs to be revised. It is at 2,638 words and I am going to wake up in the morning to finish it off. I just have to go to bed now. I'm tired. So I'm going to bed, but this vlog's not over because we are going to finish this article in this vlog. So stay tuned. There we have it. It's blurry, but there we have it. The final word count for the day. So I ended up waking up early in the morning to reread the article and make a few edits to it. I always find that it's great to look at things with fresh eyes, to take a little break from it and then come back to it. In the end, the article ended up being a little longer. It was over 2,700 words, but I really enjoyed my time writing this nonfiction article. It's a little bit of a departure from creative writing, but like I said, I had a great time doing it. I learned a lot of stuff while doing it. I've written nonfiction articles before, but obviously when the topic changes, you learn more about different topics, which is always super interesting in my mind. And yeah, I had a great time. So thank you for joining me on this writing vlog. Really appreciate it. If you guys liked it, please consider subscribing. It would mean the world. And if you give a thumbs up to this video, it really helps me out in the algorithm. So I would really appreciate that. Thank you.